Hi class, let's go to syllabus in your class and let's take a look at that. This is the most important document for your success as a student in this course. If you'll notice, I have pulled in a welcome message for you if you want to take a minute and read over that. I'm not going to take the time to do that, but it just kind of summarizes what you'll be doing this semester. We're going to look at the syllabus. We're also going to take a look at the semester at a glance. You can also always utilize your course summary here. This is also going to be just at a glance. You can look at everything that's going to be due for you and that you'll be responsible for this semester. You will again also use calendar, and I also utilize the to-do list class. So when you log into this course and on your home page, you should always have a to-do list of the assignments that are up and coming. But let's take a look at syllabus. If you select this icon next to syllabus, it will bring the document up inside the class for you to review, or you can feel free to download it and print it out. I'm not going to take the time to go over every single thing on the syllabus, but I want to hit the high points, the things that students typically have questions about. First of all, this is an online course. It is conducted entirely online through Canvas. Students will not attend class for any reason on campus. I'm giving you a course description, some of the things that we'll be covering this semester, but this is World History Part 1. There is a textbook required and an access code to something called Inquisitive that is also required. Let me go over this with you. This is important. First of all, you can purchase the textbook new that comes with the code for Inquisitive inside the bookstore at UAB. However, you may also select a link that I'm going to show you under modules where you can access the ebook and have access to all of your assignments. That will be your most economical option. So you can purchase the book in the bookstore that comes with the access code for Inquisitive, or you can select the link in modules that I'll show you in just a moment to the ebook, and to it's going to really be your most economical option if you were satisfied with the ebook. Some students like a hard textbook. I understand that, but otherwise, let's go with the ebook if you can. I think you'll be very happy with it. So a free trial is offered to all students in my class to the ebook and all of the assignments. So when you go into this link in modules to the ebook, you have a free trial for 2 weeks to try it all out. So that is my recommendation to you. Don't run by the textbook today. Just wait until you've tried out the ebook, and if you're satisfied with it, then you'll be prepared to pay for access when the trial runs out. If you're not satisfied with the ebook, then go to the bookstore and it'll have a code, and the next time you go in to do some of your weekly chapter assignments, it'll ask you for your access code, and it comes with the new textbook in the bookstore. So do what's best for you, but there's no reason for any student not to get started in my class because you have a free 2-week trial to the ebook and all assignments that come in through the textbook. So it's important for you to get started in the class today. Teaching philosophy. I really believe that instructors and students are partners in this educational experience, and so I want you to take an active role in seeking out knowledge and the skills necessary for a successful outcome in the class. And we're going to use a variety of methodologies and assignments to enhance the learning experience for you. And I want this to be a successful online learning experience for you. You have to put into the course, and I know when students are giving me their best, and then I am responsible to make sure that you have everything you need to be guided through World History Part 1. So we're going to be going to modules in a minute, and I'll show you some of the things that we'll be doing so that you can get the best experience possible out of this course. So let's scroll down to suggestions for success. I would recommend that you read the chapters. You're not going to perform well if you don't read the chapter. This is probably my #1 tip and suggestion for this class. Don't wait until the last minute of the last day to complete your assignments or submit your exams. You will not have time to resolve issues that inevitably incur at the last minute on the last day. So please try to work ahead. Try to submit your assignments ahead of time. Again, those things that come up are going to be, your internet's going to go down. There's going to be inclement weather. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend's going to break up with you. Somebody's going to get sick, inevitably. We have a lot of things floating around right now, don't we? Things go down, things go wrong. So let's try not to stress yourself out and be that student who messages me at 12:01 in the morning on Sunday nights and says, I can't complete my assignment because XYZ. So do your best not to submit late and do your best not to submit at the last minute. You're going to need to spend time each week in the class. If this were a live course, you would spend time in the classroom listening to lectures, and then you would spend some time outside of the classroom working in the class on your assignments and such. So it's the same thing here. You're going to have to set a schedule for yourself and stick to it. It's going to take several hours a week to complete all the coursework in this class. I've given you a scale for grading. This semester, you will be completing 2 film or video essays, 2 reflection writing assignments, and 2 discussion writing assignments. So there's going to be approximately 6 writing assignments due this semester in this class. Otherwise, you'll have weekly quizzes, a weekly chapter review quiz, and you will have something called Inquisitive. It's sort of a gaming type assignment where you will be fed questions, and as soon as you answer them correctly, then you go on to the next one, and you have so many to complete for the assignment. The nice thing about Inquisitive is you can go in and out as many times as needed to complete the assignment. So up to the due date, in and out as many times as needed. The review quiz, you go in, and it is, I believe it's timed, but there's 20 questions or fewer, and you will be timed on those review quizzes. But I'm giving you some detailed directions on how to perform well on those a little bit further down in the syllabus. I do use Turnitin at UAB. So if you submit a writing assignment, a video essay, a discussion, it does come up if you did not give credit to others for their work. You can't turn in other people's work as your own. So I've given you lots of information here to read over about plagiarism. Canvas modules, we're going there next. It holds all of your assignments, and I'm giving you directions for the chapter review quizzes. I've given you directions for inquisitives. I've given you, and I think I also have pulled in an assignment for how to do the inquisitive, and it'll guide you through how to complete it, and I think I'm giving you some extra points for that. Reflection assignments, how do I do reflection assignments? What are they? Before you do your first one, you'll come to the syllabus and read all about it before you go to the assignment instructions to actually follow those to complete it. Discussions, lots of information about discussions, reflection film essays. Those directions will be in the modules in the chapter where you find your film essay. There'll be a midterm and a final exam. I give my exams in 2 parts. Part 1 is going to be a timed exam that will be multiple choice or matching, and you're going to use Respondus Lockdown Browser and webcam to complete that assignment, that portion of the exam. The other part 2 of the exams, midterm and final, will be reading some primary sources and answering some questions. That's going to be open from day 1 of the class. You can start working on that as soon as you log into the course. It will be due right after the midterm closes for the midterm and for the final. So it's open book, it's open notes. I've given you lots of detailed directions on that, but you need to go to the midterm module and take a look at that, and we'll go over more about that when I go into modules. I'm trying to keep these videos short because I know about attention span. But anyway, 2 parts to each exam, midterm and final, and one part you'll use the Respondus Lockdown browser and a webcam to complete it. The other one is open book. You can go in and out of it as many times as necessary to read the primary sources and answer the questions. Okay, lots of information here on Respondus Lockdown browser and the exams and makeup work. Classroom behavior, this also is the same for an online environment. We'll be doing a couple of discussions where you'll interact with your classmates and you need to be respectful, and I'll let you read a statement in my syllabus from Dr. Ray Watts about how we embrace cultural diversity here at UAB. So take a look at that. I've provided some tips about course etiquette, just how to be respectful and what we want you to do. I've also got some UAB policies on the syllabus for you, all kinds of UAB policies about DSS, about Title IX, attendance. You have to go in and out of this class in order to perform well. But I don't have necessarily an attendance policy on it. I don't say, well, you have to log in so many times a week. I'm thinking 2 or 3 times a week. I'm not in the class every day, and I don't expect you to be. But it's going to take a few times a week to complete your coursework. And then information about early alert system, additional student resources, and all sorts of things about the GuideSafe passport information. And I've also pulled in this semester at a glance is also a part of your syllabus. This is the document that I've got inside the syllabus here. It's just looking at what we're going to be doing this semester, when we'll be starting what, when things are due, what's going to be due, what will you be doing. So this is just a glance, and you take the time to go over this, and I think it'll be helpful to you. Again, I know the syllabus is lengthy. I don't expect you to read, the whole entire thing in one sitting. Glance through it. Make sure you know where to find things that you're going to be needing, like directions to your assignments. If you have any questions, try to look on the syllabus first. I try to be proactive to students' questions. Try to go to the syllabus first, and then if you can't find the answer in the syllabus or in my module introduction, then feel free to send me a Canvas inbox. I'm just a message away. I'm here to help guide you through World History Part 1. Class next, I want you to go to modules, and I'll have an intro for you there. Thanks.